all the bitches want me. Brand new year, get it in good.
Canelo goes to the body. What does he have to do to survive? Speed belongs to Pacquiao. That was a headshot. Pacquiao's beginning to land with almost every punch. He's a former flyweight, beating up one of the biggest welterweights we ever saw.
What up? It's your boy Cardinal Red, and we back for some more of that Ali Land Daily Boxing Talk, people. And today we talking the giant slayers of boxing, Manny Pacquiao versus Canelo Alvarez. Who wins? Alright, y'all, so we're coming off the Canelo Alvarez versus Callum Smith fight, where we saw a masterful performance by Canelo Alvarez. And now the question around social media is, who is the real giant slayer of boxing? Is it Manny Pacquiao or is it Saul Canelo Alvarez? And I wanted to touch on that subject, plus I wanted to touch on the other question that's floating around. Should Manny Pacquiao actually fight Canelo Alvarez for the biggest money fight in boxing, then just retire? So I want to answer those two questions, man, today, and just give my take on both of them. So let's start out with, who is the real giant killer of boxing? Now, we all know Manny Pacquiao has went through 8 divisions in the sport of boxing. That's unheard of. No other fighter has ever done it. No other fighter will accomplish that. I don't think we'll ever see a guy go from flyweight all the way up to junior welterweight, I believe it was, where he fought Margarito at 155. I don't think we'll see Canelo Alvarez move all the way up into heavyweight. I don't think we're going to see that happen. And not only move all the way up into heavyweight, but beat one of the top guys at heavyweight, in their division. So I don't think we're ever going to see that again in history. I don't think we're ever going to see what Manny Pacquiao accomplished ever again in history. I think that will be one of the things that Manny Pacquiao is going to be able to hang his hat on, along with the many other things that he's accomplished in the sport of boxing. So I think it's safe to say that Manny Pacquiao is the top dog when it comes to giant slayers in the sport of boxing, because unless somebody else can accomplish the feat of moving up 8 divisions, not only moving up 8 divisions, but winning linear titles in all of those divisions, and beating a top guy or a few top guys in those divisions, and not having to do it at a catch weight. I think Canelo Alvarez makes a great case for being one of the giant slayers. If there was a Mount Rushmore and you only had to put 2 guys up there, it would be Manny Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez as the top 2 guys on the Mount Rushmore of giant slayers in boxing. But I think Manny Pacquiao edges him out because of the fact that he has went through 8 divisions. And, until Canelo can accomplish that, he is a masterful boxer. He's the top draw at this point in the sport of boxing, which is going to bring me into my next point. Since Canelo is the top draw, and it would be an amazing fight to have him fight Spence to unify titles. It would be an amazing fight to have him fight Crawford to unify all titles. But what if we got the biggest money fight out there in the sport of boxing? Manny Pacquiao versus Saul Canelo Alvarez. What if we got that and then Pacquiao retired? Would you guys be satisfied? Let me know down in the comment section. Would you be satisfied if Pacquiao just took the biggest money fight he could find as one of his fights that he said he wants to take in 2021, and fought Canelo Alvarez, and then fought Conor McGregor in the exhibition? Would you be satisfied with that, and then Manny Pacquiao could go on retirement? Or would you guys rather see Pacquiao go for the gold, taking on Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford in 2021? And if he beat both, potentially, still taking on Canelo Alvarez for what would be the biggest money fight in boxing history at this point. I'm pretty sure that would gross numbers that even the Maypac fight didn't do. I think it would go higher than the Maypac fight. So let me know what y'all think about that too, man. Should Manny Pacquiao just bypass Errol Spence? Because there's a lot on the line if he loses to Errol Spence Jr. There's a lot on the line if he loses to Terence Crawford, you know. Yeah, if he loses to either one of those guys, people are going to say, why go fight the other one at that point? He would have lost his title. There's really nothing else for him to fight for. But if he goes and fights Canelo Alvarez, it would be at a catch weight. Nobody's title would be on the line. It would just be for boxing history and money, really, and something amazing for the fans to see, you know, because these guys are two of the top names in the sport, you know, and two of the best to do it. And I think Manny Pacquiao still has a little bit left in the tank to give Canelo Alvarez a real fight, man. I think he has enough to really come in there and put on the show next to Canelo Alvarez. Would he win? Man, I hate to pick him in this fight, man. But I would say at a catch weight of 155 pounds, which means Canelo would have to drop some serious weight. So if Pacquiao won at 155 pounds versus Canelo, there would be too many people saying Canelo was weight drained, which is one of the reasons I'm not sure if this fight can even happen. Pacquiao would have to go way up in weight to, I think, meet him. But maybe they could do a catch weight of 158. You know, that way Pacquiao would have to go up at 10, and then Canelo would have to come down 10. So, you know, that would be possible. But if they fought it, let's say they fought at 158. Okay, who would win between Manny Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez? I think the speed of Manny Pacquiao would confuse Canelo Alvarez because he's used to guys standing in front of him. But I think Canelo would be able to slow the pace down later on in the fight, and it would be a brawl. I think it would end in a brawl, and I think it would end in a draw, personally. And I think it would be a crazy draw at that. And I think fans would really love what happened in the meantime, but it would end in a draw. I don't want to say either one of these guys gets knocked out. I don't want to say either one takes it all the way, but I would think it would end in a crazy draw. So let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section, man. Who wins if Manny Pacquiao took on Canelo Alvarez in the giant slayer of boxing fight? If that happened in 2021 instead of him fighting Errol Spence or Terence Crawford, man, hit me up down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. As always, it's your boy Cardinal Red, man. Believe in yourself, follow your dreams, and your dreams will come true. Tell your mama, your daddy, your cat, your uncle, everybody else about Ali Land and Cardinal Red. It's your boy, and we are out of here.
I don't got a trap, I just got a flow. When you hear a verse, you can smell the dro, you can smell the snow, you can smell the hoe. She smell like a rose, she took off her clothes. Everybody knows this is how it goes. You ain't got the dough, then you gotta owe. If you gotta owe, you think it's true. Pull it up, bitch.
Man, it just hurts. It hurts deep down inside because I've trained. I trained my ass out to win, you know?